I'm Mike Neary from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm 40 years old, and I've been in the program now for 4 months. Before joining Rising Fathers, I was tired, sick, heavy, bloated, just not feeling like myself. Really was not being a leader of my family. My wife came to me and said, "Hey, we know you're doing a great job providing, but you're not leading." At that point in time, it was a real gut punch. I took that in, and it took me a few months, but I found Chris in January. Changed my perception, the way I carry myself. This program and the brotherhood has been huge. One of the biggest things, one of the most important things, has been the realization that every man struggles with the same challenges. And how do we fight through and how do we address those challenges? And a lot of times I felt like I was on an island alone. Joining the program, joining the brotherhood, Rising Father, really gave me an outlet to talk about the things I was struggling with guys in a non-judgmental format, and really challenged me physically, emotionally, and really flipped a switch that hadn't been turned on in a long time. Since then, I feel like I've become a better husband, a better father. Before the program, I had a big challenge of not being present for my children and being overbearing on them and yelling at them or just getting upset in a manner that I shouldn't have. Learning skills and coping mechanism and learning how to better deal with myself so I can be a better father for them has been absolutely huge. I feel like every time I join Rising Fathers Zoom call, I pick up so many different tools and wisdom from the group. I feel like I'm definitely becoming a better, optimal version of me. The call, man, it kind of caught me off guard initially. Like, I had the call with him. I was not in a good place. I was hammered when I filled out the application. I tried to do everything to get out of not doing it. My perception at that point in time was, I don't need to do this. As we talked, I'm like, no, man, I really do need this. He really challenged me. He really said, well, yeah, you've tried other things before. It didn't stick. You didn't do it. Why not? And it was because I didn't have that accountability. Everybody wants to start and do a program, but if there's nobody there to kind of help you and walk alongside you in your journey, it's really tough to complete. That push to get me over the edge to say, you got to make a change. I knew I had to make a change. Chris saw that I needed to make a change, and he really gave me the encouragement to make that change. And I'm grateful that he did. To me, I think that the best part of the program is the connection with other men, to know that you're not the only one going through hard things, and to get tips and ways to better yourself, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, father, husband, etc., and move through that process. The workouts, anybody can do a workout. I think it's really the brotherhood around it. When people rally around you to say, hey man, I know it's been a tough day, but you got this. Hey, somebody else needs encouragement, and how can you step in and be there for somebody else? I walk a little taller, carry myself a little better. In the last 5 months, I have made tremendous strides, and those strides have come personally in my marriage. My wife and I understand each other better. We talk more, we engage better. She sees that I'm putting in the work to be a better husband and be a better father. That's been a real changing dynamic for our family. My kids say they want to work out with me. Every kid wants to be like their dad, and I'm proud that they want to follow me in this journey. From a physical perspective, I'm transforming back into the person that I feel like I am internally. So to get the external to match the internal. I think mentally and emotionally, I've dropped all anxiety. I've dealt with things a lot better. I'm stronger in every phase of life, work, family, and even physically. I've seen tremendous physical strides in the past few months, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming. I know I still got a lot of work to do on all phases. I think the ability to realize that everybody's going through their own personal battles. We all deal with them differently, but we're building tools to deal with those things, and we're dealing with them together. Through this retreat, I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about behavior, learned a lot about forgiveness of self, forgiveness of our parents, and how all of that flows into us and then down to our children. My biggest takeaway from this retreat is I know I have to be the legacy changer. Through meeting this group of guys, through having really hard conversations, whether it's personal, marriage, business, we're all here to be open, vulnerable, and help each other. And that's what the Brotherhood's about.